magic happens, as in where I create all my makeup looks. Today what I'm going to do is show you this vanity, and I'm going to show you all my drawers and all my makeup and how I store everything, and yeah, so let's just get started. So basically, over here I have a lamp. It is from a thrift store, I do believe, and then the little flower hanging off of it is from Forever 21 that I clip in my hair sometimes. And the plain white desk that you see here is from Target, and I believe it was only like $50, so it's really inexpensive, but after all, it is just a plain white desk. So what I have over here is just a jar with cotton balls in it, and this jar came from my grandpa's garage, so it's an actual vintage jar. But yeah, so I keep I keep all my cotton balls in it, and then this was a candle holder from Bath & Body Works, and I keep my cotton tips in here. I always have a homemade coaster that's cheetah. This is over here that my friend actually made me, and this is a Del Taco cup because I was hungry earlier. You see these lights here? Well, they fall all the time and fall behind my desk and make me really angry, but yeah, they are from Target in the garden section. And then I'm gonna go over this guy right here sitting on my desk. This box came from TJ Maxx, also known as Marshall's or Home Goods. They're all pretty much the same store, and it was only $13, so I had to grab it because I love my acrylic drawer systems. And then over here I have a beauty blender and then a used one. So on top of my drawer system here, I have 3 little brush holders. These 2 came from Target. This one, it was actually a cup, and then this one is a Sonia Kashuk little, actually made to be a brush holder. And then this one here is a stemless wine glass that my friend made me, and it is so gorgeous and I love it. And I use it to hold my big powder brushes, which this consists of all types of brushes, just foundation brushes and various brands. And then this one I put my eyeshadow brushes in, which I have cheap brands, expensive brands, mediocre brands, Sigma, MAC, you know, Urban Decay, and Real Techniques, ELF, whatever. I got it in here. Here's my ELF kabuki that really doesn't fit anywhere. And then I keep my little eye matte lipstick here, and then this one is more of my shorter stemmed brushes, except for this guy, he's randomly in here. But the shorter stem brushes couldn't go in the stemless the stemless wine glass cup because they like sank down in there and I couldn't get to them. Okay, now I'm going to get into what is actually in these little drawers. The first drawer I'm actually just going to pull out so you guys can see. It just has all of my eyebrow stuff. I have some Rimmel pencils. I have, you know, the Beauty Genius gel, some more eyebrow gel, some eyebrow wax, 2 MAC pencils, an Anastasia brush, and then some Makeup Forever gel, and then my Anastasia powder and Anastasia dip brow. It is simply eye primers, like liquid ones. Got some Urban Decay, Mary Kay, Lorac. This is a really old. And I also have some sample size ones like the Kors and the Too Faced eye primers, and then these are actually 2 Benefit eye primers, and I don't use them much for some reason. The next pull out drawer here, which I'll just pull it out to show you, is one of my favorite drawers. This is my concealer drawers. I love concealers. So in here I have my NYX Wonder Pencil, and then my NARS, Revlon, Rimmel. I love this stuff. It's the MAC Prep and Prime. This ELF stuff doesn't work that well. Another ELF concealer, and then my NYX concealer. And actually, I think this one is empty because I had 2, and I threw away my full one and kept my empty one by accident, so I'm really mad at myself for that. So I keep this one to remember which color to rebuy. And then I have the Balm and Erase Paste, and then my favorite MAC Pro Longwear, and then my Lemonade. It's like a yellow spot treatment thing. A sample of Stroke of Light, and then there's some Sephora samples and stuff like that. And the last drawer I have on here is my paint pots. I love paint pots by MAC. So I have 3. I have Soft Orchard, Bare Study, and Painterly, and I normally store them upside down so I can read the names. Like I have my 2 fluid lines stored here, which I have Waveline and Black Track, and then I'm currently using the NYX Black Gel, and then I have my Shell highlighter, a mini highlighter, and then this is Highbrow, which you paint underneath your eyebrows, so I don't know why that's in here. And then 2 other eyeliners that came from my Ipsy bag. Guys, so to be fair, I'm gonna warn you, I have this drawer system here and I have completely and totally outgrown it, so my makeup is kind of compacted together. I'm gonna start back here showing you what I have back here. I keep some CeraVe cream, a Revisions, basically BB cream, a foundation I don't like by Rimmel, and then some Benefit foundation that's almost empty, and then I have my Rose Water Spray by Unique, and then also I have the e.l.f. and then the Mary Kay finishing spray, and then I have my NARS foundation. Like, this stuff doesn't fit, I told you it's compacted, and then my Rimmel Stay Matte foundation, Sephora, and then I have my 2 L'Oreal's, and this guy is blocking, but then I have a Tarte foundation, and then my 2 Neutrogena foundations, as well as my Smashbox Get Ready Camera Ready BB cream. And then I have my Unique facial primer and an Hourglass facial primer. And then I have my Olay Regenerist night cream, as well as my Midnight powder, the 2 Lorac little 3D lusters, and I keep those standing up here because if not they tend to pour out. And then a hand sanitizer I like to use before I start my makeup. In this corner of this, in this corner of the section, I actually keep all my facial skincare stuff. So first, starting off with a Clinique eye cream, and then I have my Clinique gel, and then I have this L'Oreal serum stuff that I rarely use. I don't know why I bought it. And then I have my CeraVe facial daytime lotion, and then I have 2 of the Maybelline Clean Express. One's a gel, one is actually the liquid, and then I have my Stila toner. This is an Obagi. It's called Obagi, what is this called? The Sun Fader, and it is just hydroquinone. Back here I keep my Clinique toner and Aveeno Daily Facial Moisturizer, and then this Rivali Skin Night Cream with coffee berry stuff, I don't know. And then I keep a retinol back here by Neutrogena, as well as my Juice Beauty Hydrating Mist, which is basically like hydration mist for your face. If you were wondering where I got this top piece here, it did get it at a TJ Maxx, and I think it was like 20 bucks, so it was relatively inexpensive. And then this is actually the Muji drawer set, the 3 set that I got off the website, that I will of course list down below if you're interested in picking up one. So the first drawer set, I keep my MAC lipsticks in it, and I like them right here because I can read the names of them and pick out which one I want to wear. And then I kept all my lip butter lipsticks in here because it helps me remember to use them. They're a newer product that I want to try out. And then I have a Kat Von D and an Urban Decay mini lipstick back there. And then in here, I keep my facial primers. I'll pull it out so you can see. I have a lot of sample size ones because Sephora likes to give those with your points, and whoops, and then Ipsy likes to cough up some, so you know. And then I got the Mirabella and the, you know, Baby Skin, Too Faced, and all that primers. And again, I like to keep my glass primers up here, and then the tube primers in this drawer. That way we don't have any spillage. So this is my Happy Random drawer. I don't know why it's happy, but it is. This drawer here, this bronzer wouldn't fit anywhere by Lorac, so I put it in here. This is a brush holder. These are all my lip liners, and then I have a Juicy Couture Duo Perfume Ball, 3, you know, what are these? Sharpeners, and then I have a Hello Kitty. What is this? This is the Big Pink Bow Rollerball perfume. And now I have this drawer system here, which again, I've outgrown it, so bear with me as I show you my overcrowded makeup. Okay, so this is my first drawer here that I'm going to show you what I keep in here. First, you see this gray bag over here. This is my Latisse and all the brushes, and I actually hate it stored in here because I forget to use it all the time. Anyways, the first one you see here is facial powders. Makeup Forever, this one's almost empty, it's a Benefit. And then I'm going to try this out soon, is the Inglot Loose Powder. And then I have my Prep and Prime by MAC. I have a Sephora highlighter, a Balm highlighter, and then a discontinued Maybelline highlighter. And then I have these Maui Couture highlighting pads. And then over here I have an e.l.f. translucent powder, a little case thing over here. Over here is basically my bronzers. I have a Cargo, the Hibiscus Kiss by MAC. This is too dark for me, so I use it kind of like a bronzer. It's the MAC Skin Finish, you know, stuff. I have a little bitty baby Too Faced one, and then this is too dark for me too, so I use it as a powder to contour with. And then I have a Napoleon Purtis, I think you said call it. It's like a highlighting and bronzer duo. To show you what's in this little bucket over here, I keep all my mini BB, CC, DD, FF, hell I don't know, just random creams in here. A mini Tarina Tarantino glitter thing. I have a NARS bronzer in here, and then I have a NYX liquid luminizer, and then another NARS bronzer in here, and I just, you know, make that fit in there. My next little bucket is my loose powders, and there is an e.l.f. high definition powder, my Makeup Forever high definition powder, and then my MAC loose powders, and then a Color Science loose powder as well. Moving on to drawer number 2. Drawer number 2 is a drawer I love a whole lot. It is my blush drawer, and I love blushes. All these are my MAC blushes. I just have them in no particular order, just random MAC blushes. Over here I have a NYX, and then I think this is a Bombshell blush, and then I have a Tarina Tarantino blush, and then a random bronzer by Pixie. I think that came out of an Ipsy bag. And this one I have 2 Benefit blushes, and then I keep my little NYX blushes right here. It's another NYX blush. This is my favorite of all time. It is Max Blonde, a TIGI blush. What is this? This is a Bare Minerals, and this is actually a Mary Kay blush that I've got to get a Z palette for. And then I have a mini Smashbox down here. Then I have my NARS blushes, some e.l.f. blushes, another e.l.f. blush I haven't opened, and then an e.l.f. duo thingy, and then a Victoria's Secret blush thing, Pixie, NARS, and then back here these wouldn't fit in a basket, so this is my Sephora duo, and then this is a stick blush that I haven't opened yet, my Leopard Love by Too Faced, whoops, it's kind of pretty, and then a Tarina Tarantino blush palette, which I need to remember to use more because it's really gorgeous. So this is an eyeshadow drawer that I actually just moved up to drawer number 3 because I kept forgetting to use the things in it. These are all my MAC little quads that I made and some that I bought pre-made. And then I have my Naked Basics palette as well as a MAC Duo that was pre-made in here. The Too Faced Summer's Eye palette as well as the World of Neutrals palette by Benefit. And then I keep the random J Cat's glitter and hair. You never know when you're gonna need that. Back here I keep my beauty sponges and 3 Victoria's Secret bronzers. And then in here, that poor guy got broken. And here I have, let's see, a Too Faced Natural Beauty like mini palette, some NYX Ninny palettes, little ninnies, and then a Kat Von D palette, which is really pretty. And then what is this? This is NYX, and then a little BH Cosmetics palette. And I have this little guy here, which I kept. I mean, this is just bad. We're gonna close him. Drawer number 4. What is this? This is an eyeshadow drawer. So basically this first basket is all loose pigments. These are all MAC loose pigments. These are NYX. These 4 are MAC. And then that is a Victoria's Secret loose pigment. And then these, I have 4 of these. These are the gorgeous unique pigments. In this basket I have, my arm would get out of the way, I have a NARS eyeshadow. This one's compacted. I don't like this basket. Another NARS. Oh my gosh, these are hard to get out. This is a Sigma. I have a NYX, the Stila Kitten Duo, I don't know, Sephora, MAC, BH Cosmetics. And then here, I love these little mini bomb eyeshadows because actually I like to grab these to travel with. A L'Oreal pigment and Urban Decay. These are 2 MAC pigments. And then a Pixie Brown, which is really pretty. So this little basket is pigments too. These are 2 Bare Minerals, a Sugar Pill one, the Stila little, you know, I don't know, they're new little pigments. And then I have, what is this? Just 2 random pigments here. I seem to buy everything in 2s. 2 Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics pigments, and then 2 more of the Bare Mineral pigments. And then I have 4 Victoria's Secrets. Here's another broken guy. All these broken eyeshadows, I gotta fix them. But anyways, 4 Victoria's Secrets and then 5 Mary Kay eyeshadows. And now I'm gonna show you this last basket here. These are 2 of the Maybelline colored tattoos I keep right here. And then I have a Clinique, Coastal Scents, Victoria's Secret. Like, this is just random eyeshadows. Alright, my next drawer is, oh, just fell. My next drawer is just literally mascara and eyeliners. So basically, I mean, why are you in here? Get out of here. We don't need lash glue in here. This first basket is just full of liquid liners. If the liner is black, it goes in here. So this is my black eyeliner drawer. And then I keep my unique mascara. And I also have buried down in here the lash cards. This is all my colored liners and then my white liners. Just anything that has color in it, I keep them in here. Doesn't matter what color or brand, I just keep all full-size mascara in here. And then over here, please look at all the mini mascaras I have, and I didn't buy any of them. Ipsy gives them to me, and you know, Sephora, and I just accumulated quite a bit of mini mascaras, and I actually like to take these when I do people's makeup. And then I keep my 2 lash curlers in there. So my next drawer is lip stuff. Back here I have all of my crammed and jammed pink lip glosses. There's just so many brands and colors, and I don't know if it's the color pink, it goes in here, and actually this is an awful storage system because I have a hard time finding what I want to use. In this basket I literally keep all my lipsticks that aren't in the up top Muji drawer. And this is another really bad system. And then this basket over here, I keep all of my lip care products. I've got some lip scrubs from Lush and Tarte, and then I have all my chapsticks and of various brands. And yeah, I got some Neutrogena, e.l.f., Clinique, and I don't know. This basket is probably all my favorite lip products. I have my, what is this, Dose of Color, some lip tart, just a lot of nudie colors. Okay, so this is my first makeup palette drawer, and I keep all my top used makeup palettes. I have the Pro, the contouring kit, and then some nakeds. And then I have an Anastasia, the Meet Matte Nude, Lorac, Dare. And then that is a random empty case that I don't throw away because it has all the names of the colors on here. And then back here I have 2 BH Cosmetics palettes. One's a concealer, and then one is, if I can open it, is a blush palette. Now we're going to move on to the second eyeshadow palette drawer. In here I have 2 of the Lorac Christmas edition. One was a night and one is a day palette. The 2 BH Cosmetics palettes. A Torina Tarantino bonbons, and then the Sephora Pantone Universe palettes. This drawer is pure madness. This is like my sample drawer and products I haven't used and just random. So let's just dive right in. So the first thing that you see in this drawer is this little box. It is actually like a Birchbox box, but yeah, I keep all my little mini stuff, and I dig through here every now and then and find goodies that I want to use. I have some of the, you know, samples of hair stuff, and then these are Sigma eyeshadow samples. And then I have some makeup sponges and a birthday present from Sephora. I have some makeup remover. This little guy is what my pomade came in, and look what's inside. Lashes, tape, and I have more false lashes and more false lashes. Yeah, false lashes, you know, some glues. Okay, and this is my lash drawer. Like, we are looking flat at the ground, people. My lash drawer has some empty boxes that I don't want to throw away because if I travel with my MAC pigments, I want to pop them back in here. New Juicy Couture necklace, or these are bracelet holders. One's a necklace holder, one's a bracelet. This is my Juicy Couture charms, and yeah, I have a Samsung camera in here. And yeah, and then back here I have a Juicy Couture bracelet, and then under here I have my unique beauty box, which I love to travel with this because it is hard and your makeup won't get crushed and it has plenty of room for your beauty products.